Hello friends in YouTube land. I'd like to share with you a video that I shot in 4K with my friend Jamie Hastings down in South Carolina for one of my buddies, a really nice realtor named Lee Dumas. I'm not trying to sell real estate on this site. I just thought I'd share it with you because the video turned out pretty nice. So I am of course putting a link to Lee's website in the description below. So enjoy watching this bit of 4K video. It's a real pretty piece of property, and if you're interested in some awesome land in upstate South Carolina at a really good price, then maybe you want to check out Lee's bit of land there. Maybe you want to invest in this area. Peace to all who watch. Thanks.
Hey everybody, wanted to welcome you to beautiful Buffalo, South Carolina and Central Union County. This is Lee Dumas with Blue Well Land. What you're looking at is about 60 acres of open pasture. You'll see some sporadic hardwoods here, and I think what you'll notice at first, in the first glance, is just the overall splendor and beauty of this tract of land. These rolling hills are really inviting and just seem to give you so much to do and offer so much potential. And what you see here is a trail system that we actually cut in down by Sugar Creek, which borders the property all the way up the right side. And if you like riding four-wheelers or horses or mountain bikes or whatever you like getting into, this is a great place to do it. It just gives you an idea of just how large this trail system actually is and how long the creek runs down the right side of the property. And notice some of the large pine plantations kind of off in your back. I mean, you've got some large estates that surround this tract of land. So your neighbors are doing some good things with their property, and that should entice you to do some good things with this particular property. Another look back at Sugar Creek. This is again coming off the trail system that leads into the creek bottom, which can be turned over for food plots. There's plentiful deer, turkey. We've seen some coveys of quail, also seen woodcock on the property, and we've even floated the creek at some points for different wood duck and mallards. They always seem to come in with those migratory birds, and there's a lot of opportunity there. And you'll notice a little tree stand there on your right, and you'll notice some of the dam systems that the beavers have built up as well. But just keep in mind that those are almost always blown out when there's a decent amount of rainfall that comes through there. Love the little footbridge here. This is another little trail system that we created to just give you some more access to the property and to be able to walk around and enjoy it. And this is up top. You'll notice the hay bales. A neighbor farms, and they have about 500 acres and a bunch of head of cattle, and he helps us to maintain the property and normally cuts the hay. They've cut twice a year on average, but sometimes they get up to 3 cuttings in a year. It really depends on the amount of rainfall. This year it looks like we may have 1 to 2. Over to your right is a real pretty home site that's secluded back in the back. At one point we planted a dove field back there and just got covered up in birds. So much fun. This is kind of flipping and heading back up towards the road. This is the left side of the property, and you'll notice there are multiple home sites here. The gravel road that you see on your right is an old abandoned road system that used to be maintained by Union County, and now it's just a gravel driveway. There's one house that it heads to back in the back, and there's one neighbor there to your left. Nice homes, well maintained, but again, opportunity for some small development here right on Meadowwoods Road and then this old abandoned road. It looks like, I think it's about 5 to 8 acres heading back towards the planted pines and the mixed hardwoods there that you see beyond the hay bales in the background. A little closer look at that. You'll see the planted pine trees here. If I'm not mistaken, I think we're looking at about 6 to 7 acres of planted pines, and you'll see the power line that's actually running across the back is an alternative power provider. I believe that's Broad River Electric. So 2 sources of power. If you wanted to build back towards the back of the property, that'd be a good thing too. Probably need a well system if you were going back there. Public water out on the main road. Again, underneath the power line here, another good opportunity to plant you a food plot and to try to attract some game and wildlife. And this just gives you another flip around and to kind of take a look at another potential home site back in the back, and again where we had our dove field several years ago. So just another beautiful look at the rolling hills and the splendor of this gorgeous 60-acre tract down in Buffalo, South Carolina. Again, this is Lee Dumas with Blue Well Land. Give me a call if you're interested. Love to take you out and show you what estate living is all about.